Happy Archaeology Month! This week we're sharing our love of documentary research and how that has informed our work as archaeologists in Alexandria. Historical archaeology benefits from the availability of a documentary record. Like probate inventories, insurance, customs and tax records, and newspapers contain evidence of the past that can be combined with the archaeological record. In Alexandria, these documents are crucial to understanding the city's history.
The documents are sort of the backbone of our archaeological research. If we didn't have the documents, it would be so much more difficult to be able to figure out what we're finding in the ground. I mean, the documents are the key.
One of Dr. Fesler's current projects is researching the free Black population in early 19th century Alexandria. Part of this research surrounds the Nat Turner Rebellion of 1831. The uprising of enslaved people against slaveholders in Southampton County, Virginia, resulted in approximately 60 people being killed, 51 of whom were white. The rebellion was suppressed, but white fear of future insurrection remained high. The repercussions of that August were seen well beyond Southampton, including in Alexandria.
In mid-September, 46 free Black residents of Alexandria put a petition in the local newspaper that basically said that they were not a threat to the white citizens. These people had freedom. They were free, but they understood that there was still tension to it. It wasn't as if they weren't still living in a racist society. And so I began using the documents that we have, tax documents that tell us where they live and what blocks and what streets in the city, and I began mapping them. As I was creating the map of where each of these 46 people live, I realized that the connection between them in part was because this was a group of men who had been able to be relatively successful. Several of them are property owners who own multiple properties, in fact. Those gentlemen seemed to be sort of the spearhead of this petition. They had the most to lose if people perceived them as being a threat. And then what I thought was really interesting was that a large number of the other 46 were newcomers into the town. And I think they realized, I'm new here, people don't yet know me, perhaps. I need to make sure that people don't see me as a threat. I'm at the point now where I think we could begin to tease out the relationships that were going on between some of the free Black people living in the city. And through that, as an archaeologist, what I'm really interested in doing is beginning to see if we can isolate places in the city where, if excavation occurred, we could actually speak to the lives of these people.
To learn more, visit the Alexandria Archaeology Museum on the 3rd floor of the Torpedo Factory Art Center. You can also visit us online or ask us a question at archaeology@alexandriava.gov.